Hello, my friends, and welcome back to my channel. Up on the stand today, we have Sock Monkey. Sock Monkey is not a happy camper about being up on the stand. She never is. Part of that is she's still young and hasn't had years of being up on the stand. The other part is that's her personality. She's funny. She's a talker. She and I are both having high humidity hair days, which means she's got all sorts of weird hair sticking out everywhere, as do I. And she's the second goat that I'm grooming today, so I am hot and sweaty and miserable. So yeah, pay attention to the goat, not to me. Don't look at me. So she's going to be a quick one because thankfully her hair and her coat is a stunning texture with very little undercoat. So while she is having a high humidity type of hair day, what is clumpy, what is sticky outy, so to speak, and not in the right place is really quite simple to get through and pull out. You'll notice, my routine with these goats now that their spring cleanup is done is really quite simple. Have to grab the muck bucket because I forgot. It's really the slicker brush, a pin brush to smooth it out, little conditioning, detangling spray to keep things good in the interim. I've already done her hooves, which she does not like. And she'll get used to it. She'll settle down. It's a young goat thing. Now she's funny. She is Lotus's daughter, direct daughter, right? And you would think she'd have some of Lotus's personality traits. Calm, reserved, quiet, fortitude. No. Yeah, I double latched you. Ha ha. Ha. I know. Now you have to get back in there, though. So once Sock figured out that she could escape, she's already tried to escape several times. You saw that on her last video. If you haven't, go check it out. It's hilarious. She just isn't going to hold up. Now, part of that is sheer laziness on my part, okay? The grooming stand is fully adjustable to every goat's size, every goat's height, and all of my goats fit with the headstand at this height, except for Sock Monkey. She's like a 1/4 inch too short, and I could adjust that headstand for her, but at the same time, why? It's one goat. She's a fast groom. If I adjust it for her, then I have to spend the time adjusting it back. Let me be really honest. Adjusting it isn't all that hard, right? Turning a screw, moving it, turning the screw and tightening it back. The issue is, getting it tight enough so that it doesn't unscrew while you have a goat in it. And again, every other goat in my herd is at a perfect height. So it's kind of like your car seat, right? Once you get it adjusted to your body, you don't want to change it. So I have this thing adjusted to the perfect situation for every goat except Sock. So we're using creativity, little farm ingenuity. So instead of changing my head restraints height from the perfect place, I've got some extra loops here to get her doubled in. You saw last time I used her collar to hold her. That's not ideal because it gives her some range of motion. High humidity hair. Look at this mess. So yeah, she is going to just be my challenge goat from a fun-filled personality perspective. And I love it, right? There's nothing wrong with a goat with a little bit of attitude. I don't know where she got her attitude from, but she's got attitude. And she may be one of the, future herd queens. Yes, I'm talking about you. My guess would be that she will indeed start to take top position as she gets a little bit older, a little bit more mature. She hasn't had kids yet. This year will be her first year to breed. Hormones are raging right now, and she has no idea what's going on. So there's all sorts of things happening for her at the moment. And as that all settles in and she kind of gets used to it, becomes a mature doe who has had kids, I think this, this feisty personality is going to serve her well in terms of taking over the herd. And the herd is ready for a takeover. We really don't have a herd queen right now. Fanta has always been the herd queen since day one. And boy, oh boy, in her prime, she was, HBIC. You don't know what that means, look it up. But she was absolutely top of the herd, kept everybody in line. She would barrel through anybody that was, not doing what she expected them to do. And she really ruled the roost with an iron fist. As she's gotten now into her very senior years, she doesn't have that same ability to maintain. She can still maintain the herd with glances and with looks. She'll still every so often push a goat around, but she's really not that same, in charge goat that she was. And none of the other goats have stepped up to take that place. Most of my herd is pretty docile. They come from lines that are a little bit more reserved, a little bit quieter, a little bit more affable. Is that the right term? I think that's the right term. And then there's Sock, who came from who knows where, right? Sometimes I think, we must have had a sneaky buck come in from somewhere else. That's not possible. Didn't happen. I hand-bred Lotus. I know exactly who everything is, right? We don't have any mix-ups here, knock wood. So why she is how she is, I don't know, but I think it's because, sort of nature abhors. I'm talking here. Nature abhors a vacuum, right? So I needed a goat that was going to fill that herd queen dynamic, and I'm pretty sure Sock is going to do it. She's not ready yet. She's getting there. She's already, I see some of the, her behaviors in the herd do absolutely indicate that that's probably what's going to happen with her. And that's okay. I don't mind. Oh, I know. That's why you're double locked. See? Problem is, there goes my brush. You were successful in escaping multiple times last time. So, we're going to tighten my double lock up just a hair. See if that little bit of extra resistance will give you the one thing. This is what I mean by farmer ingenuity, right? A little carabiner, a little extra clip, and ta-da, we have a double lock. I'm almost done. I have to do your last portion of this tush. Yeah, keep pulling. Let's see how long it lasts. I talk about my farm ingenuity. Maybe I'll be proven that I'm not so smart. That happens every day. So yeah, like I was saying, she's definitely got all the makings of being a herd queen. And we needed one, so I am absolutely okay with that. She is finally starting to come into what I'll call her beauty years. So she's going to be, she's about 18 months now. She's going to be 2 years old early next year. And between ages 2 and 3 is really when I get a chance, for the most part, to take a good look at them and assess them for all the things that we want in a show quality goat. She's starting to finally get there. She's getting some length now. It's still a little uneven, but that should even up when she gets pregnant. Pregnancy hormones help. Her coloration is changing. She's going from a darker brown to that lighter beige that Lotus has. The black is always going to stay, but underneath is just this beautiful light beige. So the striping that comes out, if you brush it correctly, really makes her striking. I'm probably going to put her in the ring this year. She hasn't been in the ring yet. She really isn't, in my opinion, fully competitive because she doesn't have bangs and she doesn't have cheek muffs. So she won't likely do anything. But I want to get some outside opinion on her overall conformation, her look, you know, everything that I see in her. I either want validation or I want to hear what the judges are seeing that is different than what I'm seeing, right? Because it may change who I decide to breed her to. It won't change for this year because she'll be, if all goes well, pregnant when she goes to the show. Very early pregnancy, but pregnant. But it could change future plans for her. And it could change what I do in terms of either retaining her progeny or, you know, what I do with what I recommend for her progeny. I mean, I think she's in perfect conformation. Like I said, she's not show quality, in my opinion, from a coat perspective. But I want to get some thoughts on her from other people than me. And so I'll spend the money to put her in a show, even though I know she's probably going to come home with 0 ribbons, and that is okay. You can be ribbon free. You are very silly, but we beat you today. All right. That is all for Miss Sock. She's not done, but we are. I hope you are having a fabulous day wherever you are in this world. Take care of yourselves. Take care of each other. Be kind, and I will see you at the next one. If you're feeling good and you're still here, hit that subscribe button for me, would you? Bye for now.